sure yet. Trying to wait for the stream to connect. Hey, welcome back, guys. We're live in the sky. Just going to wait for the feed to push to the computer. Glad you guys liked the previous flight before. We're just going to take a flight around town. Remember, this is a completely legal flight. I got my Part 107. The town does not have an ordinance, but to be sure that nothing's been implemented within the last 24 hours because we don't know, why don't we just call dispatch and see if we're good to go, or if maybe the state, town, and county may have implemented something that we do not know about.
You have reached the Glenrock Police Department. For emergency calls only, press 1 now or remain on the line. For overnight parking, press 2. For non-emergency police response or to speak with a dispatcher, press 3.
We'll press 3.
For a list... Glenrock Police.
Hi, my name is Lewis. I just have a question for you. Is that okay?
Sure.
So do you know if the state, county, or the town has implemented a drone ban? Because I fly recreationally and commercial, so I just want to make sure that I'm not, stepping out of line.
I don't know if they've banned the flight of drones.
Okay. But the town...
Take a look.
Okay.
There's nothing that I can see
Okay.
looking online.
Got it.
I know we haven't had anything passed us. As long as you're within FAA regulations, you should be fine.
Okay, so I'm just going to go up for like 45 minutes or so, and that's about it.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Great, so there's no ban. Thank you for leaving that comment, whoever left that, because that does come in handy. As you know, we want to stay within the line and regulations, so even though people are freaked out, our local police department says that there is no ban as of yet, but it could be coming. And if it does come, you're not going to know, right, until someone shows up at your door. So we call dispatch, and as you know, all calls at dispatch are recorded, so it's on the record. But, you never know. They could also be looking for a poster child to all these events. But knowing that, moving forward, we're not going to worry now because we called in. But now what we are going to worry about is our Wi-Fi connection and our drone. We have a lot of lights on this thing. I think I'm going to use the green. I'll let you guys see in a second. I'll try and mirror it so that you guys can, because one of you guys had suggested to mirror the drone so you guys could see it, but I just want to select my green light, or maybe white. White looks nice. And then this way we could see it from further away. I'm just going to bring the drone closer to me, to the Wi-Fi connection, so we don't lose it. And then I'll mirror it from the phone. Let me just see, we got lights on in the front. Nice. Give me 1 second. I'm just setting up. Just you guys are wondering. Put on the strobe lights, back lights, front lights. Full of more lights than you can. Oh, wait, hold on. I think we could see. Actually, if I mirror it from the remote, you could see the flashing lights, but we also have a white strobe light on the back that's really bright, but you can't see that. But, like I said, we got more lights. Things lit up like a Christmas tree, basically. Alright. I think white's alright. I had green the last time. But they say white is blinding, like it takes a while for the eyes to adjust to the white light. So you know what? Let's do green instead. I just shut it off accidentally. We're using the ViFly strobe light, and they actually make lights for your drones. They actually sent this to us. They sent us 4. We had a giveaway the last time with these lights that they gave us. Again, town says there's no ban as of yet, but it could be coming. Right, so this flight is completely legit and legal. I got my Part 107, and let's get ready to take off. All right, so we're just going to follow some of the protocols. Here we go. Up, propellers need to start. High altitude zone, we shut that off. And ambient light too low. We got battery levels 97%. We lost some juice making that call, but one call can make a difference, you know, because someone will call and say there's a drone in the sky, and I'll be like, oh, that's Lewis. I'm pretty sure they can find me, because if you've ever called 911 by accident and then have the police come to your door, yeah, so they just know where to find you. They'll pull a Neiman Nilsson. I will find you. I know from the sound of your voice exactly where you are. Sort of, not like that, but they have the technology that will just, you know, do like a reverse trace on the phone. All right, so we're going to put this into night mode. Let some more light in. There we are. If you look down, as you can see, there are no traffic, or there's no traffic right now. But we're going to go over the homes. Remember, this is public airspace, so no one owns the rights to this airspace except for the FAA, who regulate the airspace that your plane flies in. The drones, for example, I have to respect the guidelines of the FAA. We're at 329, the rules and regulations that I have to get, you know, certified for to actually do a flight at night. You know, just which is great to have a Part 107. We're just going to go a little bit. Oh, but before we continue on, moving further, remember we're looking for drones, right? So we're going to do a 360 to make sure there's no one. You see my drone, even though my drone is lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh wow! Oh well, I'll come back to that. I want to make sure there's nothing coming from the front or behind. We got lights all over the drone, so we can get the physical orientation, knowing which way is the front and which way is the back. So the back of the drone actually has the Christmas, like the police lights. It look like police lights, and the back of the drone actually have the ViFly light, which I chose green. You could choose many colors, and it's 1,000 lumens. And then we have the auxiliary light, right? And then we have auxiliary light underneath, and then the strobe light on top, which is part of the FAA regulation, so other aircraft can see you. But these deviant drones that are flying around really won't care for any of that. But at least, you know, I can be seen, and no, nothing. So the reason why I'm spinning around is because I want to make sure that nothing's coming from the distance, except for that over there. I don't know what those look like. They're hovering. Could be drones. You know, they could have skipped town, right? Or they could be, and again, some are stars. There's an app called Skyview. Speaking of sky, that will tell you what exactly it is in the night sky. Check it out, and that's the moon. I hope. All I remember seeing was a bright light in the sky. We're 326 feet up, 600 feet away. We can still see the drone. We got 1,000 lumen lights going on, happening over there. So I could see how that could be startling to some folks. 87% battery, but as you can see, if folks in town are watching, we can't see you. We don't want you. We want, again, a lot of times these drones are used to capture the landscaping. I'm just going to capture that over there. That looks really pretty. The Christmas lights, sometimes they're used to get 3D photogrammetry of a site for construction. Like, let's say if they were going to build something here and I wanted to do a 3D model, you know, I would take tons of picture of this and then throw that into my application. That would then spit out a 3D model. There's actually a place, a soccer field that was built in here in town, and it's beautiful. It's where I do all my flights, and it's made from AstroTurf. And I actually met the guy who built it, like the construction guy, and he told me he used his Mavic 3, Mini 3 Pro, and he, I guess, got some program and took pictures of it, and he was able to get 3D rendering so that I guess they would know how to build it. So, you know, drones are used for that. As you can see, the aerial view, if someone says, oh, it's watching me in my window, well, there's your window. Can't see anything. But it's more of like a paranoia and the stigmatism that goes behind the word drone that triggers the pilot, such as myself, being some sort of deviant. But this is what we're looking for. We want the view, the spectacular. Isn't that beautiful? Like, isn't that great? The landscape. You know, and of course we've done some day flights. There's our home point right over there. We're about 326 feet up, 1,000 feet away, but we can still see the drone because remember, we have 1,000 looms light. I'm on the corner, so I'm not really hovering over anyone's property, so if anyone says, who's over my house, so I'm at the corner. But let's just do some flying. Before we fly, remember, we want to see the drones. We're not chasing the drones, because these giant drones are still considered aircraft, right? So aircraft, even if it's a deviant aircraft, still has the right of way. Our goal here is to try and see if we can capture some video and pictures and above, because everything that's being shared online, I swear to God, it just reminds me of those Bigfoot sightings, where it's something, I see it, but I can't confirm what it is. But it looked like it flew. It had bright lights, and it looked like it had all the lights needed necessary to fly a drone that meets all the regulations according to the FAA guidelines, which is a little bit strange, So these drones, and a lot of these foreign drones from like abroad in the Middle East or other countries, they don't put lights on their drones. So even though they're saying it's this country and that country, they don't put lights on the drone. Like I guess the Chinese do. But I don't know. Too many things to speculate. At first, I thought it was Trump. I thought that they weren't going to give him his security detail until he was sworn in. And I thought maybe that he got the drone security detail, and they're going to make him take the bus or something. What are they called? The Osprey. But that wasn't the case, because just today there was an announcement where he said to shoot them down. So I guess it's not part of his transit check experience. So we don't know. Everything we have right now is speculation. It's like the scenario that I just gave you. So obviously that's not it. Could be Amazon. If you Google Amazon actually has Prime drone delivery service, which they offer out west. As you can see, I'm flying over the parking lot. Has service out west. I actually wanted to fly with them, but unfortunately you need both ears to fly commercially. So here we are here. This looks really beautiful. So this is a Starbucks over here at the corner. Remember, we're over the roof, flying over the roof line. It's a Starbucks parking lot. So you have to know your area and surrounding too. We're going to cross the street after that car. See, and then we're going to cross over, go into the other parking lot, just fly along there. Remember, you have if for the new guy, you have the right of way to fly just as much as the commercial airliner. You have to respect all the, and you're allowed, so all this airspace right here is public and regulated by the FAA. I don't own it, you don't own it, the government does, but again, you're allowed right of passage, to fly over and through, and as you can see, I am over on the corner in a parking lot. He's over my house. Okay. Anyway, so now that we got all that out of the way, again, 23 minutes left on this flight, 71% battery, full RC bars to 1,482 feet away. We can still see the drone because we're using the ViFly 1,000 lumen lights. Unfortunately, no sightings tonight. We do see some bright things over there, but it's hard to say. They could be aircraft. There's actually an application called Skyview. It will actually tell you what you're looking at in the sky. We'll just come closer a little bit. We don't want to go too far. Normally we could travel, but given the fact that folks have been given the clear and go from Commander-in-Chief to shoot these things down, you got to be really careful. And some of them have LiPo batteries on them that if you do shoot them down, they can explode and cause fires. I actually have a video you can look up on the LiPo batteries that'll show you what happens when they explode and why you have to keep them inside a ammo container. Not these. DJI ones are pretty good. Actually I'm still recording. Bummer. Because, recording eats up battery. So the drones were seen last in this field. My neighbor saw them. So there was a whole group of them, and I thought nothing of it. I was like, it's probably a meetup. Probably like a group of guys that just came into town to fly their drones. But no, not the case. So again, we called dispatch. Dispatch said we're good to go. So someone calls in, but now we're just going to launch the application called Skyview, because there's the moon, right? And in front of the moon, there's something next to it. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. I almost forgot. You guys know me. Hold on. Are you kidding me? I got to watch an ad to see my own live stream. All right, so there's the moon. Pretty sure it's just someone flying their drone. Get over it. Let's see. Read. No, New Jersey people got... Yeah, we got it bad now. Matthew, no answer to my question. Sorry, usually I don't do two things at the same time, especially when you're flying. You have to put all part of the Part 107 regulations is that all 100% of your time has to be dedicated to the flight of your drone. But I can skim through this really quick because my drone is within the visible distance. But hey, from Turkey, thank you for doing this live. So yeah, my pleasure. We try because it looks like the drone guy's got a bad name, and yeah, Market Bay, great. I know, we got 80 views. It's weird though, the last video got like 2,000 views and I looked at the metrics on it and only 5 subscriptions, which is okay. It's all about the views, not the subscribers, because you could have 1 million subscribers and then, have a video that gets 5 views. So it's when you're on YouTube, don't chase the subscription, chase the views. Oh yeah, that's the moon. Okay, so let's stay focused. Now we're gonna quadcopter. Now let me go and open up Skyview. Our drone is still there. 20 minutes left. 62% battery. Full stream. 2,000. No, not 2,000. Actually, we're closer to home now. 290 feet away. So it means I'm at the corner, and 255 feet up, which means we're above the tree line and power lines, which is great. But let's go to Skyview to see exactly what that is. I love Skyview. My kids love it too. I should leave a link to it in the description. So, okay. So what we're looking at now, oh my God. So if you open up Skyview, that is Jupiter. Hold on. Yeah, it's Jupiter. Hold on. Moon. And I'm trying to get it. It's Jupiter. Wow. So right next to the moon, that big star is not a UFO. It is Jupiter. And then further next to the moon, we have, just checking on the drone, another star. It's hard to see. Pinpoint it. Haldes, another Greek goddess. Okay, the gods took over the stars. All right, so that's it for that. Open up Skyview to get a perfect view. We know that Jupiter. So Jupiter can be seen in the night sky. Remember previously on the other side of the universe/planet, we have behind us, I'm just looking behind me, Venus. So Venus can also be seen in the night sky. All right, so there we have it. Again, the name of the app is called Skyview. That'll help distinguish. Maybe tomorrow night when I fly, there's another app that will actually give you it's augmented reality app where you just point your camera into the sky and it will actually tell you the flight that's flying. Then again, maybe not. It's not a good idea given the times sharing an app like that. But there is something right there. Let's see what that is. Our home point is, see, I'm here. I'm home at the corner. But I want to see what that is. And that is, hold on. Oh, I think that was Venus, yeah. Hold on. And that was, yeah, it's Venus. Okay, is it Venus? Hold on, I'm just guessing. Venus, yes, and then below Venus we got, hold on. Venus, we've got, if I can somehow, got it. Pluto. Venus and Pluto. Nice. Remember, the name of the app is called Skyview. So, we have Venus up above, and that's not Pluto that's flying below it, but it's on the other side. And the camera pitch is not going to let us go there. All right, now that we've covered the stars, before we move forward or backwards, remember, we're just going to check our perimeters, make sure there's no one behind us. Sometimes some folks, they get nervous and fly. They like to fly backwards, so then they won't see you like this. So that's why you want to check before you start flying forwards or backwards when you're in a stationary position long enough, because like they say, these drones are coming from nowhere. There's the moon, which is headed east, so that's east right now. And then the other way we were looking was west. And we got 16 minutes left on the battery. Remember, it takes some time to land. Let me just see exactly where we are so that I can grasp my bearings. And okay, that's the park. All right, so we'll just go forward a little bit and then come back. We just did a 360. We're good. We're going to head east and then turn back and head west. Or maybe south. Sorry, south. Okay? Just head back. The Christmas lights look amazing, though. Like, it's like the circles in the corn. Some things were meant to be seen from above. 12 minutes left. Damn it. So remember, the further away you fly, the battery will start to dissipate. That's why I try to stay, and it's cold too, so that comes into play. I know you guys are in the chats. Oh wow, this one looks really cool. Check out that house. My God, their electric bill. Can you imagine the electric bill on that thing? Again, we called dispatch, local police department. They said there is no ban, and as of yet, nothing implemented. I did tell them I'd be up for about 45 minutes. Which means we could use another battery, but you know what? I probably use the other battery later because it is early, even though it's dark. Someone said that the drones that they're looking for, these, if they do call me, I'd be like, this is not the drone you're looking for. Came up around 7. Oh, it's early. Yeah, bummer. It's 5:47. It feels so late though. It feels like it's freaking 10 o'clock. I can still hear the drone. It's at 256 feet. And remember, someone had asked, "How can you hear it at night?" Yeah, you can hear it. Oops, go fly. Depending on motion, ambient light too low. That's fine. Point. Cross over. The drone should be over my head. Going in the other way. A lot of these lights look amazing. 13 minutes into the flight, bummer. It's going to take about 5 minutes to land, but it does look beautiful. We'll just do one more round. 43% battery. For those of you who have battery anxiety like myself, one of the guys says, don't worry about it. It's going to return home anyway. Yeah, but I don't know. I just can't. It freaks me out. I have battery anxiety. I personally... So we're just going to go that way, check out the lights, and then come back. I personally like to bring the drone back at 35%, so which is at 41% now, which means I should turn back. Bummer. And that just gives me time, Gives me time to land. I don't have to worry about battery anxiety. Light at the corner turn red, which is great. And that's it. Nothing tonight. Remember, don't chase these drones if you see them. Take a picture, take a video. We need some clear images. We need clearer videos. So now the drone's over me. Christmas lights do look great. Yeah. Again, thanks for the tip for the person who left the comment that said, let your local people know. Because, sometimes folks would be like, I don't need to let anybody know. It's my right. It's public airspace. I'd be like the guy that does those post office videos. I'd be like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the post office. We're doing the First Amendment order. And now we're, no, that's not me. We already have one guy who does that. But again, like I'm saying, it's public airspace. Oh, now I come down. Just bringing the drone over the house, which we are, in case those of you who are wondering. I'll move the camera in position. Hold on. It's really tricky because you're trying to get the depth and perception, right? So that the drone, I'll show you the camera angle. I'm over here. So that the drone will land in its perspective position, because I don't want to land it in the bush. And there we are. It's weird how it makes it look like it's over the street. Yeah, so to answer the question about whatchamacallit, can you hear it? Yeah, at 300 feet you can hear it if there's not a lot of traffic. Let me see if I can let it hover and let you guys see all the lights on it. Maybe some of it, right? Not all of it. I can do open up the camera. And then give you a mirror. A mirror view. Alright, let's see. Go to video. I'm not sure if you'll be... Oh, let me bring it in because I don't want to lose the Wi-Fi. Now we have 32% battery left. Let's see if I can... Oh, you guys... Oh, I have to do it the other way. Can you see? Hold on, I'll flip the camera. There we are. Here it is. We got the strobe light on top, and then we got two in the front, and then we got on the back we had the ViFly 1000 luminance light. Oh, but you can't see that. That would be like a dog trying to catch its tail. So we've got that, and then we also have the underneath, which you can't see, which is another 1000 luminance light. So yeah, so we got like 2,000 looms, 3,000 looms altogether. So again, I know you guys are typing in, but I gotta, watch. 32% can catch a lot of drones. Yeah, 32% could probably catch a lot of drones, right? But unfortunately, nothing. And again, it could be early. It could be that it's too early, 27, but the battery's like going down now. Bummer. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, this is where the drones... Yes, this is where the drones are coming from. My house. No, I actually, if you're just chiming in, I called dispatch, and they said we're good to go. And there's no ban as of yet in the town or state of New Jersey. They're talking about it. So I did call, again, dispatch, and told them I might be going up for about 45 minutes. And, that's it. We can probably go up really quick, get a quick view, and then come back down, but no, let's not. Only because, remember, return home is going to kick in soon. And then when that does, I don't want to lose control of my drone. Because even though it is home, I don't know, for some reason, yeah, that's it, unfortunately. So, no, again, I'm not that guy, but we're looking for them. We were hoping to find them, because apparently last night between 6 and 7 o'clock, they came out. Yes, that's right, the Mavic 3. And we were hoping to catch them, but unfortunately, they're just moving around. Apparently there's a bus size. Don't chase the drones, take a picture. Remember, they're considered aircraft, so they have the right of way. That would be the equivalent of me chasing a plane. So you can't do that, but just fly, take a picture from a distance, zoom in, use your optical zoom or something. But some of the drones I've seen actually did look like the Inspire. So there were two I saw that looked like the Inspire, and then some that looked like the Air Force Osprey with the back hatch open. So clearly, there's something they don't want us to know. And there was another guy that did the video that actually showed what they were, what they could be. So everything's about what it could be. So we don't know. It's just speculation. And I was hoping tonight we could capture something. But unfortunately, we got nothing. No UFO sightings. It's just going to go into that category of the Bigfoot hunt. We'll be live again tomorrow. We'll just call dispatch again to make sure that, nothing is, no ban is, there's a plane. See, but it's a plane, There's something in the sky. It's a drone. No, the only drone in the sky right now is me. So now everything's a drone. See, even me, even the drone guy is confusing. Oh my God, there it is. Look, it's a drone. No, it's a 747. Yeah, so they've got everybody, they even got me, as you can see. But, but now that the drone is actually laying low, let's see some of the comments. Homeland Security, we found the culprit. Yes, we did. All right, let's see. His drone lights actually look amazing. They do, right? And we got those drones actually came to us from ViFly. They sent us 4 of them. They're the Cree 4. I'll leave a link to those in the description in case you guys, want them, because you can use them for hiking or any other adventure you choose to go on. Let's see, where are we there? Looks like the lights went out. Yeah, no, the lights out. Oh, that's the moon. Okay. That's where the stream is. Interesting. It's just Navy Practicing. Yeah, it could be. It could be the Navy practicing war games. The police have asked that no drones be flown. No, actually not. I just called the police. I called dispatch and they said no. So maybe the police where you are. So there are no TFRs, temporary flight restrictions. There's no ban. And in the town that I'm in, we called in the beginning before the flight, and they confirmed that there's nothing, which is great. So this flight is a completely legal flight. For those of you in the comments saying that, the police said that, but it's possible that they said that for other towns. So that's why I called beforehand to make sure my town doesn't have that restriction, or because when you own the town, you basically run the town. There have been towns where I've had to get a permit to fly in, and I've reached out to this fella Ryan LaCourte, who's actually a drone advocate, who fights for your rights so that you can fly. But it's not worth the fight, because when you own the town, they run the town, and if you got to get a permit, you got a permit. You got to get a permit, but you don't have to legally, because it's public airspace, right? And if you're taking off from public, anything that can be seen from public can be taken from public. But you don't want to go that route. You want to I don't, unless you have deep pockets and you're willing to take on that legality, in a sense, an uphill battle fight where just follow the rules and regulations of the town, city, or state, and you'll be good to go. And I recommend watching. There's a video I'll leave in the description down below where it's called Not My Town, where we actually called dispatches in another town to see what their reaction is to flying. And in some towns they know, some towns they don't know. Some towns you're good to go, and some towns you're not good to go. And if you call a town where you're not good to go, hang up, go fly somewhere else. It's not worth it. Just have fun elsewhere. And again, that's it. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's the government testing their new technology. And that's it. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Can someone confirm if FAA compliant position lights are supposed to strobe? Yes, they are. They're supposed to strobe so that other aircraft can see you. These are actually FAA approved strobe lights that were actually sent to me from drone manufacturer. But yeah, that's okay. It's okay. We understand. We're going to have some Karens on here too. We always check the 24-hour tracker. It looks like my kids are back, and so this is the end. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.